Hello. I'm all by myself today. Valerie has no internet. Ah! She's on the phone with tech support right now, so hopefully she'll get some internet and be in here. And hopefully everybody else will come in here too, because I know nobody's expecting me to be over here. So they're expecting Valerie to have a show today. So what we gotta do is we gotta put a link in the reseller squad too, because I don't know how many of you are getting notifications from my YouTube. So I'll put a link in there. Oh, actually, I don't want that link in there. Dang it. Yeah, actually, I will. This is the link to get into the show. That's on the reseller squad. So don't get confused. Whoop, whoop. 777 subs. It's been building. It's more than it used to be. Shoot. I'm still a newbie. Yeah, I wanted to come over here and look. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. I didn't even recognize that. Thanks, Tommy. Let me know that. Hey there, Hank. Yeah, Valerie, she set up the show and everything, had the link, and I was in there waiting for her. Oh, there's Lori. Hi, Lori. I got a baby today.
Yeah. She's being clingy.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Her's being a little clingy, but
She looks so sleepy.
Need to change her name to Velcro.
Yeah, Valerie had the link all set up and everything, and she's like, I have no internet. I'm like, wow. Well, I'm here waiting for you. What the hell?
Are you going to sleep all morning?
She's so cute. But that's what Prancer would do.
Huh?
That's what Prancer would do if he laid on me like that.
Just sleepy, sleepy.
Yeah. I can't do it. I'd be asleep right with him. Hi, Diane. Yep, you found us, Joanne.
Yeah, I was sitting in the other link. I'm like, do 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 do.
Yeah.
So then I was like, what? I wonder what's going on. So I clicked off because I thought it was my computer, and I seen there was a second link. I was like, okay, now I get it.
There we are. Hi, Todd.
What went on? What? Where are we? What?
Valerie had the link all set up and everything, and then her internet went out.
Huh.
So she's on the phone with their techie support. Trying to get it all figured out. Probably just an outage or whatever. Just goes out randomly.
Okay.
What's going on today? Much
I don't know.
No.
What? I said I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I had last night off, which was nice. I slept 10 hours in a row. I was tired, I guess. And but I did go to the churchyard sale yesterday, which was good. Basically it was donation only. So I had an IKEA bag and I filled that sucker up and then went to the front, paid the cash, and was out of there. And I only had a limited amount to spend yesterday, so I was like, you know, very. I mean, at first I was very cautious, and then I'm like, donation only. Okay, well, I could be a little bit more. You know, I could do a little bit more than this. Put some more clothes on there or something. You know, so pick her up. Yeah, it was good. I got some jewelry. Most of the jewelry I found was Monet and Trifari, which I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Those pieces have, or those names have followings. So, you know, I do pretty well with the jewelry that I have listed. I do pretty well with those names. So I was happy about that. Found a couple of good clothing pieces like J. Jill jeans. That they're like bright and colorful flower, and they're jeans. And I think I could do really good with those. Hi there, Harry. And I found a case of what's that guy that does money? He's all about the money.
Todd.
No, he's all about the money in another way. No, what's his name?
Show me the money.
He's got the school like
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now.
Does he have infomercials or something?
no, he does he has a school that like oh dang it, why can't I remember his name? Anyways, he like teaches people how to get out of debt, like, and to live credit card free. And Dave Ramsey, that's his name. Thank you, Fishing and Picking. Good morning, Ross. Dave Ramsey. So he I found a case, and it's got all the DVDs for that program that he sells, whatever that is. So, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's in like a leather bound case. It's really nice little setup. But I don't even know if I could sell that on eBay. I haven't checked. Well, it's got all the DVDs to it, and I'll probably first use it myself and then sell it, because I've always wanted to kind of dive into that, you know, see what that was all about, because there's a lot of people that have went through that, and they live by that program. You know, he has lots of tips and stuff for being able to do well with your money.
I have sold that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna be like a borrowed item, like kind of like how Beachbody does theirs.
Yeah, I think that one's okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that swear by it, you know, saying that, you know, they were only able to get out of debt because of, you know, following that program and stuff. So
yeah, I read some of that and listened to a few of the CDs, and I was like, I already do all this.
well, if you already do all that, then you're in good shape, right?
Well, sort of.
Cop's hat.
My wife and boys don't necessarily do what everything that's on the course, but
I'm really bad at budgeting.
Well, I don't write things down. I don't write anything down, but I've always been tight with money. Pay cash for stuff, and
To a point, right? Because like really if you're not writing it down, then you're mixing you're mixing all your income together, right?
yeah, but I can keep it separate in my brain.
Well,
Plus, I had 3 separate checking accounts.
yeah,
There's one kind of for eBay and one kind of for my retirement money and one for Gwen's checks. It kind of works that way.
yeah,
It crosses over a lot. Gwen has access to all the accounts, and I have access to all the accounts. So
right.
every once in a while, we'll cross dip into the other one. But yeah, I've pretty much always been a saver and a pay cash person.
Yeah.
It's hateful to me to have a loan. I
Well,
haven't had a loan in
I think it's more than
15
that
years.
though. I think that program is more than that though. It's more than just, pay cash for everything and save.
Yeah. But I'm the type of person, I got a perfectly good coffee maker. I ain't going to go to Starbucks and give them $4 for a cup of coffee.
Right.
But I know people that live on Starbucks every day.
Yeah, that's insane. And
it's okay to splurge. I mean, we do it all the time. But to afford the things that I like to splurge on, I'm frugal with the rest.
yeah, to be able to take a vacation and stuff like that, you have to skimp on those others sometimes.
Yeah.
Like living within your means and stuff like that.
Or to buy a Toyota Highlander.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That took some saving. But I had a good start at it and good examples of that. My dad, my uncle, my grandfather, they were all good with money and good with stuff like that there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Mike was saying, that his mom paid for everything. Never owned a new car, never had a credit card, never had a mortgage, paid cash all of her life.
Yeah. Now I have had some mortgages, but not without paying a whole lot down up front. So they were small mortgages.
Yeah.
And then I always got shorter loan times. I never had a 30-year mortgage.
You're a dork, Tommy. He said that he spends loads on Starbucks, but he chooses to wear the same underwear since 3rd grade. It's all about priorities.
Man.
Well, I bet that you are spending a whole lot more on Starbucks than you are if you just go buy a pair of underwears. Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't let Tommy fool you. He probably goes commando.
Yeah, probably. I don't want to think about it. Anyways.
Yeah, see, Carol's on his ass too.
Yep. Hi, Carol.
Yeah, and it really does not bother me to wear yard sale blue jeans or
Right.
rummage sale shirts or Now shoes, I'll generally go ahead and get new shoes, but I've had my main tennis shoes that I wear pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm.
I've had these a year and a half.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, they cost $50, but they're
Mhm.
$60.
You don't
But I've
rough them
worn the
up.
same pair for now. Gwen, she could fill a full size closet with the shoes that she has,
Mhm.
especially if they were in boxes. She got so many shoes. She gets all mad because she can't find the match to the shoe that she wants to wear. She finds one of them.
That drives me insane. I'd just rather not do it. I have like 4 pairs of shoes and 2
That's.
pairs of boots.
I have a pair of boots, a pair of Crocs, two pairs of tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, two pairs of boots. Yeah, I got two pairs of
I
boots.
have the cushy ones.
But I buy
Yeah.
one good pair of shoes a year, and an expensive pair, and then the other pair usually comes from Walmart, something I can like cut the grass in and stuff like that. So, but I have one good pair of like Reeboks or Nikes or something because my feet bother me. So I always invest in at least one good pair of shoes every year.
Yeah. Now, back when I was running, I'd have to buy sneakers about 2 or 3 times a year
Yeah.
because you just wear them out.
I've gotten to the place to where I just if there's clothes that I don't wear and and I can see what I'm wearing. I'm the only one who's I'm doing laundry for now, so it's like I can really see what I'm wearing and what I'm hanging up, and so I'm just like, okay, this is what I'm keeping, and
Mhm.
everything else is the one, everything else is what I'm getting rid of.
Mhm.
And
That's what they say that you should. If you haven't worn it, turn the hanger one way, and if it's
mhm,
something you wear all the time, turn it the other way. That way you can see. Okay, when you go in there,
yeah,
it's like get rid of this stuff. And if you haven't turned that hanger around in over a year, it's time to get rid of it.
yeah,
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff like that. My stuff, I always hang stuff from right to left. The newly washed stuff is on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So all that crap on the left, I need to just get rid of.
And see, I'm left-handed, so I put it in on the left side.
Oh well, there you go. So, but yeah, it's like I still got my Boy Scout uniform
oh my
way on
god,
the left
really?
side. Yeah, I can't wear it, but it's got some cool patches on it. I don't want to get rid of it. And I got my high school letter jacket. It's way down there by the Boy Scout uniform.
Yeah.
I did have one of those, and somebody stole it out of my school locker. And it had my name on it too. Why would they want a jacket with my name on it?
Yeah.
But it was had the leather arms.
I just flat got too many coats and jackets.
Oh, I have a fetish for coats and hats. Those are my two things that I have more of than I do clothes.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
My hat tree has so many hats on it. I can't wear the hats anymore because they're covered with dust.
I got mine hanging up on a curtain rod. I got suspended from the ceiling with little clips. So I got a whole ceiling full of hats.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
All organized.
Yeah. I thought, because they were like multiplying. There's hats I forgot I even had. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do with all these? And normally I'll put them, I have a light fixture that I don't use. And I just use that as a hat rack. And then I had some nails over here. And I thought, they're all falling off. And so, yeah, I got some of those little, I don't know, like weird upside down question marks, what I call them, the kind you screw into the ceiling. And I extended one of those expandable curtain rods all the way across my ceiling, and then I got those little clips, which they're pretty cool. I don't know where they're at, but here they are. Bambi, you're a little hard to work with here on my lap, but I got a whole mess of them, so I can add more hats. but they're a neat clip. It's just got like a little alligator
Oh.
clip on the end of it.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
holds my
Oh, yeah.
hats. So I bought 100
I've
of
had
them.
a bunch of those before, but I had a store display I used to use in my garage sale that had a bunch of those on it.
I think they're for
I
curtains.
decided I ran out of room in my eBay room, so I sold that store display.
Yeah, I think they're for curtains. I'm not sure, but I use them for my hats, and they work. They work really well.
Yeah.
But it keeps them all out of my way and keeps them, they're just high enough to where I don't walk into them because it's, kind of a low ceiling in this room.
Yeah.
And I'm not short, so, so I haven't had to duck, so I got them up high enough.
I have somebody trying to get in named Venus. I am not. I'm trying it.
She's got it. Yeah, Venus, she's got it.
Yeah. I bet she's got all the parts to show too.
I'm your fire, joy, desire. Okay.
Yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm a song association person. You say a word, I'm going to sing something that has something to do with it. I do it all the time.
Well,
okay.
Being, playing in a band and singing all those songs down through the years, you're going to have those tunes right on the tip of your tongue.
Oh, yeah, they just... I'll hear somebody say something in the store and it'll pop a song in my head and I start singing it.
Yep.
Teresa's like, why do you do that? I said, because I can.
Yeah. Every time somebody says something about being bad, I'm like, bad, Leroy Brown, or, or
Michael Jackson.
I know. She's bad. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't you just lay down here on my lap? Do you
She
have to be
down? Oh, she's back. Venus, if you want to come in, you have to show me your camera. Just saying.
Yeah.
And my niece is actually named.
It's Valerie.
Valerie is Venus.
I'm falling for that trick.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
As soon as I clicked on there, I was gonna see dicks and balls. That's all I was afraid of.
Are you going to start showing us body parts, Valerie?
No, just my head.
Okay, good.
Just my head. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I was like, oh, I gotta keep this going. I gotta keep it going.
Oh, she's back.
But I was like, oh, okay.
Are you in your storage shed? Where are you at?
No, I'm outside. I got my computer working though.
Oh, that's good.
I guess the internet cord from the back came undone.
Oh.
I don't know how, because it didn't move. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, that's what cute little dogs do. They go behind stuff and
you can't get behind there. You can't get behind there at all. Anyway.
Okay.
So.
Oh no, that sucks, Nashana. She that blue vase, the Murano vase that she shipped, it shattered.
Oh no.
That's a really hard part, especially like something like that, and you can't really find another one. Something that's so, it's really hard to come by. And you ship it and it breaks. That really sucks. Yeah, Ringo unplugged it so you could play with him, Valerie.
Yeah, that must have been it. Little booger.
He knows he goes, I know how to take care of this problem.
Huh.
So I got my car,
Yeah.
and that's where Venus comes in, because it's either Venus or Raven.
Oh, I really like Raven.
I really like Raven too.
What kind
Yeah.
is it?
It's a Chevy Equinox.
Oh, those are nice.
And it's black. I say Raven. I'm all about that.
You know where I got the name? You know what I looked, because I thought the best names, I mean, over anything is like stripper names.
Yeah.
And so I looked up stripper names last night, and I seen Raven and I seen Venus. And I was like, well, I like Venus, but I like Raven because it's black.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I vote Raven.
it's very pretty. It's very, yeah, it's very sleek. And
Very new.
so, and she can fly.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I mean, just a little simple touch of the accelerator, and she's like at 70. She definitely got some get up and go.
Better
So
start using your cruise control, girl.
yeah, no doubt about that.
Oh my gosh.
But
I like your new car. It's
Mhm.
just spanky cool looking.
and, well, they were trying to sell me. They had it listed as new, but it had 11,000 miles on it, and it was the Encore, which when I drove it, I did not like it. It felt like, I mean, I could feel every single bump, and it felt like I was kind of in a tin can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It just didn't. But I was like, okay, if this is the best I can do, then this is what I got. And then I drove the Equinox, and I was like, this is it. If I can't get this one, I'll get the other one, but I love this one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was like, saying yes to the car, not yes to the dress.
Yeah.
Right.
But so yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
So Carol's be like, wait, Valerie looking up stripper names and just got a new car. I know what she's up to. And Mike said, she's skinny now, Carol. Brass pole, here we come.
Oh my gosh. Well, I will tell you, I made my goal. Well, one of my goals anyway. And I lost 50 pounds.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm down 50 pounds.
That's awesome.
Wow. Congratulations.
That was so
Thank
cool.
you.
I'm so
See,
proud of you.
that's the thing, is if you get the if you do the what is it? What was I forgot. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, if you lose 50 pounds, you get a new car.
Oh,
There you go. That's what I
I'm
was gonna
almost
say.
there.
Well, damn, I'm looking to lose 100, so I think I'm gonna buy another truck,
There you go.
or actually the Jeep truck. Those things are really growing on me, and I
Yeah,
don't
those are
want.
nice.
I'm trying to get out of debt, but every time I see one of those, I start drooling. Like, oh my god, that's a sexy piece of metal. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Like, ah.
Yeah. I know there's some trucks that are just so freaking pretty.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, I so
I know
like
there's some GMCs out there. It's like, ha, ha, ha. I look like Homer Simpson, you know, like, oh.
It dropped
Oh,
off.
she gone. So, I don't know if you can see this. Just got a message.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really.
Office of the Taxes, TAXAS.
Tax ass.
Office of the Taxes, UI, Secretary of State, IL-DMW. Instead of DMV, I guess, DMW. I wonder if I should give them my information.
No.
I'm gonna go
Office
take a
of the
long walk off a short pier.
Office of the Taxes, TAXAS, tax ass.
Reply, Office of the FBI, you are being tracked.
I don't.
Just don't open theirs.
I usually get spam calls. I don't very often get spam texts.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people that know my phone number, even though it's on Facebook and shit. But I'm pretty sure. And I've said it like out loud. I don't really get a whole lot of even calls, spam calls or anything.
I get called student loans. I said, dumbass, I'm 52. I don't have a student loan.
Yep. You know what? I think your new car ought to be called Venus now,
Why?
just because of this occasion. You got a new car and you came in the show as Venus, and there you go.
Yeah.
Venus the Equinox.
I don't know.
No?
Sally likes Raven.
I really do. I really,
Yeah.
really do.
Do you know really what that came from? Because
But
I have been, you know how I like my reality shows?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a show called Beyond the Pole.
oh, really?
And it is about strippers, you know, and they're like, but it's not based on their like stripping life. It's more based on what they did after, you know, their stripping life. So, you know, like they've got businesses, they've got families, they got drama, they got, you know, so, and I like the drama part. So I think it's interesting. So,
No, she's not gonna go into stripping, Carol.
no.
Life after the pole, and we don't mean fishing.
But
Mr. City,
that's-
why have I not known about this show?
Oh my gosh.
I got hooked on that Love After Lockup. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
My God.
Oh my God.
Especially that old guy with that young girl. I'm thinking, that ain't gonna work. She's after your money, dude. Oh,
Wow.
it's like, yeah, some desperate people, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. So, did you pay for your car with sticky dollar bills?
You know it.
I'm just curious minds want to know.
Gives a whole
gold
new
bars.
meaning to crack money.
Gold bars,
Diamonds.
diamonds. Well, hell, I walked in and they gave me 10,000 off. So
Did you have to go?
not in public.
They start playing Badonka Donk in the background as she walks in. Give her 10,000 off.
Yep.
Here she comes.
It was
Uh,
it was a good experience. It was, I was there for what, probably about 3 hours, 3.5 hours maybe. And I just, the whole experience was like, so like, I mean, it didn't hurt like it usually does.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I dreaded it,
Yeah.
But it's an accomplishment at the same time.
I told him, I said, cause what happened was they had one guy showing me the cars driving, we were test driving them, and that took a lot of time. That probably took a good hour and a half just to do that. And then, while the other guy, he was working on all the paperwork that I gave him, like all the financing and stuff like that. So they definitely tag teamed it. And I mean, it was, I was like, this is not happening, because before I knew it, he was coming to shake my hand and saying congratulations. And I was like, what's happening? What am I doing? Where am I at? Yeah. So, I mean, it was just, and then it was like, he had the detail guy come and take the car, and we were doing paperwork while that was, being done. It was a really good flow.
Yeah.
And it wasn't,
Instead of just one person trying to do all of it.
yeah, it was just, I don't know. And what really tripped me out was, they didn't require, like, because I had been wanting to do this for a long time, but I didn't know how they were going to, do everything based on what I made from eBay.
Yeah.
And so, basically he said, we can accept bank statements, and we can accept, your insurance money or whatever, proof of that. And he said, that's all we need. And I was like, what? So, of course, I'm starting to backtrack and think, maybe I didn't make as much as I thought I made, And he said, because I said, well, income checked out okay. And he goes, actually, it was more than what you said it was.
Wow.
So I was like, damn.
Hello.
But I mean, definitely boosted my mood and everything. So
Maybe
it was
that's
good.
what I need to do. Go buy a new vehicle so I get more motivated.
Well, that's definitely motivation.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. But I was like, literally, I couldn't drive the van. I couldn't drive it over 65 because it was doing a shimmying thing. So I was just trying to get to the dealership, hoping that it wouldn't break down on the way.
Yeah.
So I was just I'm done. I was done putting money into it.
Mr. City said, fill a bag paid off for you.
It's done something.
Fill a bag and hitting those clearance at Walmart and all that.
But there's been a lot of sweat, a lot of work involved in that too,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Miss Shauna says, if you have a listing, or how do I put it? If you have the wrong information in your title and in your listing, and if somebody sends you the right information, do you get hurt about it, or do you appreciate it? I
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I'll be like, hey, thank you, thanks for the heads up,
Yeah,
and I go and change it. So,
but you kind of want to, I guess in a sense, you kind of have to make sure that that's correct.
Yeah.
You know, you have to verify it. You know, you want to verify, because you just don't want to take some, you know, Yahoo off of the street, you know, and they may have the same item and they may be giving you the wrong stuff. So yours don't sell and theirs does.
Right.
So, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you have to be kind of smart about it, but
Yeah.
And on
You definitely want to kind of fact check
Yeah.
it and make sure.
Well, yeah,
that,
you want to do that.
but when sometimes I sell stuff that I have no idea what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a number or something and I look up the number and then I kind of, go by
Go
clue
from there.
on what it is.
Yep.
And then I, try to figure out more about it a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time if it's just, one piece or something. If I have a whole bunch of it, then maybe I'll learn more about it. But if I just have this one piece and I think it's going to go really good, I will go ahead and list it and take what information I, learn and put that in the listing. But I've been wrong before. I've had people message me before and I don't get butthurt.
Now, I had someone message me about a reel that I had on there, and they're saying, that's not what you say it is. I said, dude, blow up the picture. It says it engraved right on the side of the reel what it is.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my bad. Yeah, it is your bad. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I didn't say that. But
a learning game.
Yeah.
That's why I've said, over time, you can still be in this game and still learn about a whole bunch of different things. Continue to learn about different things, and and it doesn't ever get old. Sorry, something got me.
Well, that fishing pole got delivered, the one I sold for $500. So it was delivered on the 26th, and I haven't heard any negative, nothing back from it. I mean, it was as old as it is. It looked like it had never been used. So
wow.
And the little Japanese guy with the other reels, he left me negative feedback. I was like, I ain't playing that game. And so I went into and I did the request for revision, and I put in the message where you can add to it that he asked us to commit customs fraud. And then I went to eBay for Business, and I spoke to them about it. And within minutes, both of them, because he won 2 items, both of them were removed.
Oh, so, good.
I said, I ain't playing this game, because I had canceled the transaction because he kept asking me to remove the customs charges and all that, trying to tell me that it was exempt and all this stuff. I'm like, no. And I said, for one, it's GSP, so I can't adjust it even if I wanted to. So I said, and I didn't feel comfortable with what he was asking me to do. So I went to eBay for Business about that, and they told me that that's illegal, to just cancel the transaction and block the buyer. So I did. Well, I guess he got butt hurt, and then he messaged me, said, oh, this was for a sick friend who may not live. I'm like, yeah, it's always for a sick friend, but I didn't reply to that. I just blocked him. And then 2 days later I got negatives. I was like, I'm not done with you yet. So I went in and made sure it was removed. So eBay had my back on that one, and I thanked them. I went into eBay for Business and said thank you for looking out for the sellers.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know they tend to try to do the most through eBay for Business. And
over $20 this guy was doing this. $20.
Wow.
He didn't want to pay $20 customs. It's like, good Lord, you big baby. Don't be shopping on eBay if you don't want to pay the price,
Right.
So, but I wonder how many times he's actually gotten away with this.
Yeah.
You know, because he's gotten to a new seller that didn't know, that wasn't using GSP.
Right.
You know, it's like, buddy, you barked up the wrong tree. I said, this tree fights back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people, there's, you know, I'm sure that there's people that don't understand the whole thing with GSP and all that, but you know, when you're using GSP, you can't do anything about any of those charges. And
Right.
what kind of makes it nice, to tell you the truth, is because it's like, sorry, it's out of my hands. I'm shipping it to Kentucky, and that's all I'm responsible for.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I told him, I said,
Okay.
we use GSP. I said, our responsibility is to get it to Erlanger, Kentucky. I said, any charges that you incur from that, I have no control over. Well, we've always done this. It's exempt, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, then you need to take it up with eBay, not me. And he got all, so I was like, and that's when I, you know, went through the steps to contact eBay and ask them and tell them what he was asking them to do.
Right.
So, and it's all through eBay Messenger, so they could see everything. So, but and he had a good feedback, but he could have been, you know, targeting people that didn't understand all that. And he thought, well, we'll try it with this one because we really want these reels. Wrong one. You picked on the wrong person. I've been doing this too long.
Yeah.
If it doesn't feel right, you got a bad feeling about it, go with your gut. So,
right. Has Lacey still been selling?
Yeah, she's been doing pretty good. She comes over 3 times a week and lists and packs her stuff up, and so
good.
In fact, she's coming over today for a little while, and then we're going to go have pina coladas by the pool with my sister. So this evening.
That sounds good.
If you like pina colada, getting caught in the rain.
Sally, thanks for doing the show.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I got 10 hours of sleep yesterday.
Nice.
Last night I slept from 8. I went to bed at 8 and I slept until 6.
Very good.
Like straight.
That's great.
I woke up and I was like, is it day or is it night? I couldn't tell. That always freaks me out.
Hi, Craig. So I went to the Lutheran rummage sale yesterday, and I had gotten a Sony DVD VCR recorder, but I didn't have a remote for it. So I was asking them if they had one. So one of the workers there brought me to a back room and said, let me dig through these remotes and see if we got one. He pulled out 2 Sony remotes. I said, I don't know if either of these will work. And then I looked down at the floor and hit a PlayStation 2 Slim sitting on the floor. And I said, hey, there's a PlayStation 2 Slim. He said, you want it? I said, yeah, how much is it? He said, well, since the remotes might not work, I'll just give it to you. So
wow.
Good job.
I took it home and rummaged through my old video game stuff and found a power cord and a controller and hooked it up, and it worked, and already sold it for $65.
Damn.
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
Good job.
That was a quick little cha-ching.
Yeah.
Quick flip.
Yeah, I probably could have gotten another 10 or 15 bucks, but it was like, I need a quick flip. This is free, so
you definitely didn't need to store that with all your other goodies.
yeah, I got tons of crap. But yeah, I have so much video game stuff still to test.
Teresa just texted me they have COVID in their building again.
Hey.
Another staff member brought it in.
No.
It's like, great. I didn't want to get the shot, but I think I'm going to get it because they're talking about that new Delta variant that's going on.
Yeah.
And my doctor had messaged me through. We have that my chart or whatever, and she's like, I don't normally do this, but I think you should get it. Without going in and talking to her, she just messaged me and because we had talked about it before, and I said I was a little, leery about it because of how fast they produced the vaccination. And she said, well, what happened was Trump basically cut all the red tape down so that they could just push everything through. And that made more sense to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I got to think, I said, there's the conspiracy theorists out there saying, oh, it's got, microchips in it. We're being tracked everywhere we go with these, no matter what you do
Oh,
for
no
the
doubt
privacy
about it.
issues. So it's like, you think about it, you could turn all that stuff off, the microphone, all that stuff off, but you still manage to figure out what you're doing and mostly by the ads that pop up on Facebook and Google and everything else, they still know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you can turn off the GPS and they'll still figure out what it is you're up to. It's just, that's just how it is. And if you've ever seen that movie Eagle Eye, with Shia LaBeouf or LaBeouf, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That's basically probably about true. So
Yeah,
no matter what we do, we're going to be tracked. It's like, I would rather get the vaccination and be safe and be able to go about my day without worrying about somebody sneezing next to me, because the more you think about it, it's like, oh my God, that's getting bad again.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. I just don't know which one I'm going to get. So,
Well,
probably Pfizer.
I got the shots and I didn't mind getting them, but I don't like government telling us that we have to get it.
Yeah. And that's another aspect I don't like. I don't like that.
The NFL is going to come down with fines for teams if they have players that
don't have it,
cause a game to be canceled because they got it without being vaccinated. They're going to fine the team. That's like a deep state control. That's taking. I don't like that aspect of it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. And and it's like Lacey said. She says, "Why didn't they push like this for polio? Why didn't they mandate it for polio? All that stuff, all the other, or bird flu, or swine flu, or all those other SARS when that come through." I said, "I don't know. Maybe this is the worst of the worst."
Yeah.
So I said, "I really don't know." I said, "I just."
Yeah.
It's you never know.
If you're gonna start banning people from getting on an airplane, or I don't know.
Yeah, and I heard that it's like, my son and daughter-in-law, they booked a cruise and they're like, so far our cruise line has not mandated that you have a vaccine, but there are all these cruise lines are starting to say, okay, you have to pay an extra $100 to $200 for insurance because you haven't been vaccinated. Now, see, I think that's wrong. They're telling you can't get on a plane without your card. Can't do this without your card. It's like, I just don't like that aspect of it. So, it's like, what do they call that? I can't think of the phrase when for that, when you're like backed in a corner and trying to make a decision of two things. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. So it's like, well, I don't know. It's just, I think I want to get it to, just to be safe, but then I don't want to get it because I'm being told to. So
yeah. And I also don't like the new statistics that are out that say the COVID shots have now killed more people than COVID.
They're saying that?
Yeah. The last couple of months, the effects of getting the shots have killed more people than COVID has in the U.S. anyway. You don't? I don't know if I can find that article.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. That's kind of hard to believe. I mean, I know that there's been a lot.
Mm-hmm. But it could have been underlying issues too. You know,
Yes,
it
sure.
could have been
That's what I'm saying.
something
Yeah.
they were allergic to and they didn't know that's in the vaccination, or you know, and that's what
Sure.
I worry about because
Right.
I'm allergic to a lot of penicillin, anything penicillin based. So it's like that's what scares me the most. I said of having some sort of really bad reaction. But from what my doctor told me, she said there's nothing in there that you need to worry about. There's nothing. I said, but do you know that for sure? You know,
Yeah.
it's like. So then that's the part that scares me. It's like taking it and then having some sort of really bad reaction. So I want it, but I'm terrified to get it at the same time. So it's like,
Yeah, it's definitely, I think it's harder to make that decision now than it was whenever I got the vaccine, because now it's like you're hearing a lot about having to get boosters.
Oh yeah, they're talking about that too.
I mean, besides the people that's dying from the vaccines, or you know, they're getting the vaccine and then they're still getting COVID, and then you know, getting sick and dying. I mean, there's just so much, and I think I'm not gonna say it's all hype, but I think there's some hype to it. You know, like they just gotta have something to be about. You know,
Right.
like let's all be about it, and then you know, it'll get pushed to this point, and people will either not get the vaccine or get the vaccine or whatever they want to push them to. You know what I mean? Because there's always like a goal for like something that they want to push people towards, a decision that they want done. So to me it's a lot of hype. That's what I think, but I don't think that it's all complete hype.
It's just crazy. It's scary either way. It's scary if you don't get it. It's scary if you do get it. So I mean, it's like, maybe I'll just lock myself in my house and not go anywhere.
But you can't do that either.
Yeah, I know. It's like I couldn't. It just the lockdown we had was enough for me. You know, when COVID first broke out, I was scared because I have asthma and stuff like that. So I wouldn't go outside, and I wouldn't let anybody in other than Teresa was the only one that could come and go. So because my son works with the public, my daughter works with in a factory. So and then my daughter-in-law works. She was working with the horses and stuff for the down there in Belmont or whatever casinos down there, and then all the ones around here. So she was around several different institutions with lots of people, and so they wouldn't come in either because they were worried about getting it and then giving it to me. So I don't know. It's just a scary all around still. So it's just one of those situations. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. That's what I was looking for. I couldn't think of it.
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. We climb the stairs.
Get to work.
We never know.
Everybody working today?
For a little bit. I got some stuff to pack and ship. I got 6 items going out. So
that's good.
3 went out yesterday. So
awesome.
I think I have 5.
I got
Macari.
5.
We tied.
You tied? How about that?
5 eBay and 1 Macari.
Lori's the winner.
A 0. But it's okay.
I was looking at the private chat where Valerie said it. I just seen it was
Oh,
had some in there.
let me in, bitch.
Come in, bitch.
Oh, that was great. I wish I could have kept that going for a little bit longer. Man, I was like, because I thought, oh, this is good. This could be really good.
You should have said, "I promise you, I won't show you my balls."
Yeah, really. Really.
Got her going.
All right. Well, y'all get to work. Have a good
Okay.
day. And we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
All right.
Thanks, Sally.
Bye.
Valerie, Venus,
Yeah.
don't wreck your new car. Okay.
Thanks, Todd, for
Okay.
jinxing
Whatever.
me. Appreciate that.
Don't look at me like that.
All right. We'll see y'all on Monday on Valerie's channel.
Yep.
You all have a great day and a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Come hell or high water.
Bye.